Welcome, everybody, to St. Valentine's Day Massacre, brought to you by WFA Tuesday Night Rage. I am Johnny Bias alongside the OG. And tonight, OG, we get started with a tag team matchup as Moss and Xavier make their way down to the ring.
At a combined weight of 433 pounds.
And we apologize for the weak absence of your regular scheduled programs, Rage and Riot, as we all know that we've been dealing with some health issues as of late, and I will address those issues in the chat room following the telecast here tonight as we are live tonight from Madrid, Spain for our finale of the European tour, as Rage will be back in the States this coming week as we come at you live from Boston, Massachusetts on YouTube and on TikTok. We are not live on the TikTok stream today, but we do welcome everybody here at YouTube TV as we get ready. Tag team champions making their way down to the ring now. Big Jax and Briggs, the undisputed tag team champions.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 478 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, the Infiltrator.
The Infiltrators, known as Lethal Force, making their way down the ring, OG. And what do you expect from this matchup? It was a surprise that Xavier and Moss became the #1 contenders 2 weeks ago on Rage. And, well, Briggs and Jax have made an exception to that and say, well, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And we're not quoting Ric Flair. We're just saying true facts right here, as these men right here do not look like they want to lose those tag team championships anytime soon. All right, well, we'll see how this tag team fares against Lethal Force. It will be a traditional style tag team matchup here tonight, live on YouTube pay-per-view, as we are here at ringside in Madrid, Spain. We'll take you down the ring as Mike Rome is ready for the announcement. But first, the graphic. Well, skip the graphic, I guess. Tag team championships are on the line. This the damn game glitched out, but that's neither here or there, and we are ready. And we forgot about the ramp cam, and it's okay. We'll stick with the hard camera for this pay-per-view event tonight. As Jax gets out of the corner right here, and let's see, a couple of kicks to the head. Down goes Xavier. So Xavier starting things off today, becoming the workhorse of this tag team. Well, I mean, he is perhaps the workhorse. And, well, Moss, I guess, being the powerhouse of the tag team. Well, same could be said about Jax being the muscle anyways, and now Briggs gets in the ring now, and he missed the tornado DDT, but I guess he grazed the nose of Xavier with that elbow as he swung across. And now Xavier rolling to the outside. Oh, and a big hit to the head right there off of the knee. Now stomp to the chest now as Moss makes his presence felt here in the matchup, and it's all been Lethal Force so far in this matchup. And I guess you're right, OG. If you want to beat the best team in the world, you got to beat them. And well, tonight Moss and Xavier aren't doing a very good job of that. Well, the Rainbow Warrior finally getting some offense going here against Big Jax. And now he's going to slow things down, hyperextending that left arm. And, of course, the patented double knees to the back. You ever look at Xavier and just kind of think that his bottom half of his attire belongs to the Pink Ranger? No, I don't think about things like that, OG. I mean, I don't know what who you've been talking to, but no, I don't know. And Ray Hernandez and the Dragon lost the matchup against these guys, and it was a shock because they were on a roll as of late, trying to and we know that they, the Dragon and Ray Hernandez, not necessarily the tag team that has been together for a long time, as Hector and Hector and the Dragon have been a tag team, and then Hector couldn't make the tour because of his obligations on Thursday Night Riot. And well, next week we'll see what's going to happen, because Hector and Ray and Dragon will be all in one roof again. And now look at this, a rainbow shot. No, it's a Death Valley driver from Xavier. And a cheap shot to Jax, but he counters out of that one. And now Briggs trying to catch him from behind. Well, didn't work on that one. He felt his presence and he countered it. And a Pele kick out of nowhere from Xavier. And well, now Xavier and Moss now getting some momentum in this matchup. Live here on YouTube pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for joining us here tonight, and thank y'all for tuning in here in the chat room as well. I know a lot of you are busy on a Saturday, but thank y'all for joining us here on pay-per-view here tonight. Excuse me. And now Briggs beating the hell out of Xavier, trying to ground his high-flying style and educated feet, if you will. And now as soon as Jax gets the tag in, Xavier goes to the outside, but a nice attempt right there from the outside from Jax. And of course, Jax and Briggs trying to maintain those tag team championships in their grasp, as Moto had those tag team championships for a very long time. And then the Dirty Dogs got a hold of them, and then, well, again, back to Moto. And then, of course, Lethal Force beat Moto for those tag team championships. And a big shout out to my man Jamar watching back in VA. We appreciate you, Mr. Postman. Oh, I don't know, he was your postman. Oh yeah, the friendliest postman you could ever meet. I always leave a cooler out there with Gatorades. You let me a notice, and how about you send me something I can sippy sip on, and well, I obliged. So if you don't get your mail, don't blame me. Well, Xavier now taking it to Briggs again. Briggs in a bad way. And now Moss gonna get the tag in right here. As a powerhouse of this tag team enters, and back body drop from Briggs, and seems like Moss breaks up the momentum here as soon as he gets the tag in. And now Jax with a tag in right here. Oh, and a Superman punch connects right there. Ironborn punch, if you will. And now Moss better watch out, because Jax has him up. And he steals his own move, gives him the rainbow shot. Hook on the leg right here, retain 1, 2, and a shoulder up at 2. And Xavier a little bit late on the exchange right there. I'm not sure what was going on, and now Briggs wants back in this matchup. And the people here in Spain yelling tag team wrestling as we're here at Valentine's Day Massacre, live on pay-per-view. Tag team championships are on the line. And a shot to the corner here from Moss. And let's see what Moss is going to do. He's going to climb the rope, and a nice karate kick from the middle rope here. And looks like he's going to tag in his tag team partner and his boo, Xavier. And what a better Valentine's gift for Moss to give Xavier Over for Xavier to give to Moss to give him a tag team championship. And I haven't seen a tag team as provocative as Billy and Chuck way back in 2002. That was over 20 years ago, and it would be something, right, if these two could win the tag team championships here tonight against Lethal Force. And right now, looks like a calf crusher on the tag team champions, but Briggs quickly in there to break it up, and the match continues. WFA Vday Massacre. And now here comes a tag team and a double team from Lethal Force and a shot to the midsection. And elbow to counter into the corner now. And now Briggs going for the ride. Oh, and down he goes. And so Xavier with a kick to the kidneys right there. Hook of the leg right here, one. And a kick out at one. You know, it's going to take more than those little kicks and little jabs right there from this tag team to defeat the tag team champions here tonight, as both men are powerhouses. Briggs right now, the legal man, and then you got Big Jax. But Xavier seems to be hungry for those tag team championships, and now here comes Moss again. Moss and Xavier, the very first openly gay couple in the world of professional wrestling as far as I'm concerned. And now Moss with a neck breaker. And now Moss. Oh, and suplex into a back stabber right there. Hook of the leg, one. And Jax able to break it up at two. Oh, and these two men trying to take cheap shots at each other. And now Moss going to give him a backstabber. No, he's not. A big knee to the chest right there. His version of a go to sleep, perhaps. And I'm sure Odin O'Shea does not like that one bit. And well, the match continues right here as referee had to get some order in this matchup, starting to count the disqualification for Jax, and he gets out of it. And look at this now, 4-foot choke slam, but nothing doing there. Now Briggs from behind, and now Jax wants a piece of Moss, but Moss leapfrogs into Xavier for the tag right there. And and a big axe kick right there to the face of Xavier. And now Xavier going for the ride, goes to the outside, but not all the way outside. And now same thing for Moss. Xavier comes back in the ring right there as Moss gets thrown to the outside back into his corner. And now an Irish whip and bear hug attempt, but nobody there. Perhaps a suplex. Jax gets out of that right here. Look at this combination for Jax. Big knee to the face right here. And Big Jax starting to roll here tonight. Oh, the big man's starting to feel it and tags in Briggs. This is kind of weird. Well, looks like Briggs is full of momentum too. Oh, and a kick to the midsection from Xavier. And remember, Xavier defeated Briggs a couple weeks ago. And oh, look at this now. X Factor connects, one. And, well, Jax able to break that up pretty quickly. And let's see what it is. And going up. And, a sunset flip right here. No cover. And now look at this. Big splash. No, not a big splash. Going for the big knee right there. And Briggs able to move out of the way right here. And Briggs perhaps needing a big move right here to take down his opponent. But Big Jax is going to get the tag back in right here. And here we go. Big Jax back in the ring now. And he tried to go after Moss. Kind of playing a little possum right there. And a big thunderous clothesline. And down goes Xavier. Oh, we better watch out right here. This could be the end for Xavier here tonight. And again, a rainbow kick. And he looks at Moss right when he does it. Moss in the ring now. And he's going to break up this tag team matchup. So, tag team title matchup continues here at the pay-per-view. And hyperextending that the left leg of Big Jax. And of course, we know that Xavier has that calf crusher submission move. And a kick to the kidneys again. And another tag into Moss. And if you just joined us, this is the first matchup of the night, the Tag Team Championship. So you haven't missed much if you just joined us. And we want to thank y'all for joining us here in the chat room and across the world. And a tag one and a kick out at one. So the match does continue. And another tag in to Xavier. And a springboard moonsault from the middle rope here. Looking for the championships. 1, 2, and a shoulder up at 2. They're reaching closer, but not quite yet. And watch out. Might be looking for that X Factor. X Factor, of course. Well, no, it's not. Looking for the power bomb. And Jax gets out of that predicament. On a spear out of nowhere. This could be it right here, ladies and gentlemen. 1. Oh, but Moss out of nowhere. And now Jax with another tag into Briggs. And now Briggs looking to finish him off. Oh, and he hits it. This could be it right here. 1, 2 to retain, and a shoulder up at 2. And the match continues, OG. I already thought it was it right there, but Xavier digging deep and getting out of that predicament. Now Big Jax trying to pick up the pieces here of Xavier. Now an Irish whip. Could we see another spear right here? Goes underneath, and nope. Went for the big punch. Nobody there. Now going to the corner with Big Jax is Xavier, but Jax fights out of it. Irish whip to the corner here. Could be another double team here from Lethal Force, but it's not. As Xavier fights out of it. Knife edge chops here. And the referee got a piece of one of those knife edge chops, and Xavier lucky he didn't get disqualified right there. Double boot to the face right here. Another combination right here from Jax. And a big knee connects, and down he goes. Well, Xavier goes down. And now another tag in to Briggs, and see if these tag team champions can put down Xavier and Moss here tonight. Tag team champions all on the line, and now look at this. What a power driver right there. This has to be it. Hook of the leg. Thanks for coming. 1, 2, and Lethal Force will retain the tag team championships here tonight.
Here are your winners, the Infiltrators.
One thing that Moss and Xavier proved to me tonight, they are not the best because they didn't win this tag team matchup.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the NXT World Championship.
All right, we're back here on the program as Wes Douglas makes his way down to the ring, and this will be for the X Division Championship, OG. And this should be one hell of a sight here tonight. A mere undefeated, undisputed. But this man right here representing the Don't say it, because Hector will have a fit. You're right, I thought about the wrong faction. But the HOD, House of Douglas' very own Wes Douglas, and Theodore Reed making their way down to the ring here tonight. And I just realized that I forgot a matchup in the card OOC, the female tag team championships, and those will be defended this Tuesday on Rage on the main event. Good save right there, Johnny boy. Don't let it happen again. Well, Wes Douglas of the HOD, the House of Douglas, here at ringside. The rest of the house in the skybox. And that does include Son of a Beach, Joey Reed, the Barbie Girls, and the number one contender for the Dynasty Championship, Cam Finley, who will be in action in the main event tonight against the champion himself, John Coffin. That's for later on tonight, Johnny boy, but right now we get ready as the undisputed X Division champion, Amir, making his way down to the ring. And Amir has held that X Division Championship for 172 days. Now that is a long time. Nobody has beaten this man, and we've had everybody try. We've had Tyler Quinn, Inferno, MJ Gunner. And right now we'll show you the X Division Championship on your screen, and we'll go down in the ring as Mike Rome is at ringside standing by.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Wesley Douglas. And his opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 224 pounds, the NXT World Champion,
And the referee showing the championship there to Wes Douglas. And we get ready now as Wes is ready to go. And of course Amir ready to go. We're off and running here, and and an axe kick connects right here as both men looking for something. The knee didn't get high enough for Amir, and down he goes. And X Division Championship, like we said, is on the line. Amir 172 days in. Nobody has defeated him. Tyler Quinn has tried, as OG was just mentioning, and of course a slew of others like the Inferno, like MJ Gunner. And the list goes on, and a cutter off the springboard, and that's perhaps why he is the X Division champion. And just a reminder that all of these matchups here are no disqualification, but you have to pinfall and submit inside the squared circle here, as not saying that anybody wants to use any tomfoolery or any weapons or anything like that, but just to let you know that everything is legal in this matchup. And big knee misses right there for Amir. And Wes Douglas now trying to fight him off. And Irish whip here, and look at this fool. Theodore Reed throwing a table inside, as we just finished saying that nobody is looking for tomfoolery. Well, whether they're looking for tomfoolery or not, Wes Douglas going to the outside. Sees the table, but he's going to go for a shovel here. Or maybe he's looking to dig his own grave, because Amir don't play that. And now a big knee to the face right here from Amir. And Irish whip. Goes underneath, and what a neck breaker right there from Amir. Now a big knee to the head. And first cover of the matchup. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. So the matchup will continue here. How embarrassed would it be for Wes Douglas to go down early? Well, I don't know if it'd be embarrassing, but it might be a bad omen when it comes to Cam Finley, who we mentioned that will be in the main event tonight against John Coffin. And now both men on the outside. And remember, this is no disqualification, no countouts. But the match does have to end inside the ring. What in the HE double hockey sticks is going on here? I didn't even know they had hockey in Spain. You've been saying that the whole tour, that you didn't know there was hockey on this side of the pond. And now bouncing his head like an ISPN basketball. You know, I sure do miss playing hoops. And a German suplex from West. There's 1, there's 2, and West taking Amir down. 3 river suplex right here tonight. Look at the leg for the championship. 1, 2, and a shoulder up, and the match continues here on pay-per-view. If you're just joining us, this is the second bout of the night. And now West looking for a franchise tag on Amir. And he connects. Hook of the leg for the title. 1, 2, and a shoulder up. And the match continues. One, 2, and a kick out after the German with a bridge. These two men on the outside continuing this bout here. And then there's Wes Douglas looking for yet another weapon. You know, I like Wes, but it's unnecessary. I mean, when has Amir picked up a weapon to use against Wes Douglas? And, well, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or a good thing, but, I mean, some people may say that Wes needs that little edge to win this matchup, but I mean, if there's no disqualifications, then why not use that to your advantage? Well, that's a good point there, Johnny. I wouldn't have thought about it that way. I'm a little old school, so, you know, I want to go by the rules. You don't always go by the rules. What about that brownie that you ate? The doctor said you're not supposed to eat sweets, and you're still attacking yourself with brownies. Well, the doctor doesn't know, it won't hurt him. Amir on the outside with Wes. The X Division Championship on the line, and oh, what a neck breaker right there. An inverted neck breaker. And now going back into the squared circle, perhaps to finish his bout. Amir thinking about, well, slowly getting back in the ring right here. And oh, what a neck breaker right there. And Wes rolls to the outside. Suicide dive, and he damn near broke his neck. Yeah, Wes being a little bit quicker than a cricket and a toupee, and we're now both men just trying to commit suicide here on live TV. And now look at this shotgun kick from Amir, and Wes has been busted wide open. That big gash on the left side of his eye. And that'll do a lot of damage, Johnny, I guarantee you that. Well, West trying to protect his pretty boy image, and he's not going to be very pretty when he gets back to the square circle. And Amir has done it. The shotgun kick to the outside was the last denominator there, and Wes Douglas is on Dream Street. He might have suffered a concussion, but this man right here continues his reign as the undisputed X Division champion. We'll be right back with more right after this. Back here on the program as triple threat match.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 204 pounds, El Chavo.
So here he comes, the most guapo superstar in all of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. El Guapo Chuck. This man always looking for an opportunity. Any way he can get it. And tonight, this man who is oozing in machismo and making his way down to the ring, and he'll have a tough task tonight. Triple threat match against not one, but two Hall of Fame superstars for a chance at the United States Championship. That right now is being currently held by another Hall of Famer in Crazy Carnage. And later on tonight, Crazy Carnage will defend the European Championship against the international superstar, the Ace Man. Of course, the best friend of El Guapo Chuck, Crazy Carnage. And oh boy, winter is coming to Spain.
And his opponents.
Sure is. In the form of this Hall of Famer.
At 241 pounds, Dan O'Shea.
And Spain is about to go God mode. God mode activated tonight, Johnny boy. And this man, perhaps my pick to win this triple threat match here tonight.
Let's go!
Odin O'Shea, one of the most decorated superstars in this business. And of course, if you ask anybody, it could be a debate who the greatest of all time is. Some people could say it's Iron Man, some people say it's Patron, some people say it could be Odin.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 200
If you leave it up to me,
pounds,
this man could be in that conversation as well. The Rockstar. Smash it. There you go. Every time I see him smash a guitar, it makes me think about the time I went back to Woodstock back in '69. 69? Good grief, you are old. Hey, watch it. MJ Gunner, another decorated Hall of Famer in this matchup. And this, OG, is my pick to win this triple threat match. To go on and face Crazy Carnage, another man who was considered the greatest of all time. Even though they've had their ups and downs, and tonight, could it be the night that he punches his ticket to once again face Crazy Carnage for that championship? All three men in the ring now. Number one contendership for the United States Championship is on the line. Oh, and Odin attacking both men at the same time. You want to talk about God mode being activated? Well, it's activated, all right. And now Odin. Oh, the referee's down. MJ, oh my God, and a slam onto the referee. El Guapo Chuck thrown on top of the referee. Well, I hope he doesn't get hurt. That's the only one we got. And Odin exploding and taking down everybody in sight, including the referee, to start this matchup. No disqualification in this one. And nice takedown by Gunner, but slapping the head with that kendo stick. Oh, and a shot from behind from El Guapo Chuck, and a nice little mini swanton right there to Odin O'Shea. First superstar to get a pinfall will be the winner of this matchup. No disqualifications, no countouts in this one. Oh, look at this. I thought he was going to go for some white noise, but instead just goes for a simple stun gun. And a power bomb. And watch out, Gunner now back in the ring, but Odin sees him coming from a mile away and scoop slam. And now Odin O'Shea with Gunner, but Gunner counters out. And now look at this. Oh, what a move right there from Gunner, but El Guapo Chuck now going after Gunner, trying to stop that momentum. And Odin O'Shea now from behind, Russian leg sweep. And now they're double teaming a little bit on El Guapo Chuck. Well, you gotta watch El Guapo Chuck, he's very sneaky. And now look at this. Oh, what a suplex right there. He launched him right into the corner. I thought he was going to launch him back into the States. A little bit of white noise for God mode. This could be it right here. 1, 2, and 3. And Odin O'Shea has upset both Gunner and El Guapo Chuck and becomes a number one contender for Carnage and the United States Championship. Odin on his way to the United States Championship. We'll be right back with more. The women are up next. Michelle will take on Kay Woods for the Undisputed Women's Championship, but God mode prevails here tonight.
The following contest is a no
right, here we go. The Undisputed Women's Championship on the line here tonight. There she comes, Michelle, the former Undisputed Women's Champion, as Kay Woods got an opportunity winning a battle royal. Later on that night, she went off to face Michelle and dethrone her from that Undisputed Women's Championship. And Michelle looking for revenge here tonight. Oh, it's about to turn up in here, Johnny boy. Here comes the champion, Kay Woods. I see what you did there. You're trying to copy what Hector does with Hood on Thursday nights. No, I'm not, because he says Hood, but I said Woods. You see, there's a difference. There's a W in there. Oh, well, you just... Anyways, Kay Woods, the champion here, in the ring, ready to go, and this woman right here bringing the hype. And she says that she goes from 1 to 100 in a matter of seconds. Of course, this woman has ties to one of the most decorated women of all time in Foxy. You're right, because that is her little cousin. And tonight, looking to shock the world again and defeat Michelle. There's the championship on your screen. Let's go down as Mike is standing by.
Introducing the challenger from Annapolis, Maryland, the Nightmare Michelle. And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, the Universal Women's Champion, the Great Miss Kay Woods.
All right, there's the introductions. Both women now. We'll have a look at that championship. Kay Woods looking at it perhaps for the last time. Referee's going to take it over, and Michelle's going to take a glance at it. Referee's going to hold it up for the world to see. And the crowd here in Spain. Michelle looking on. Kay Woods loosening up, and we are off and running here. And here we go. And nice suplex right there from Michelle. Starting things off in her favor as she wants to regain that women's championship. And J.K. Smith has just texted me, and he said that if Kay Woods does retain, that this Tuesday night there will be a fatal four-way elimination matchup to determine the new #1 contender for that title. And of course, if Michelle does regain that title, they will have the third and final dance at the March pay-per-view. Oh, and Michelle's head just bounced off that table. How many style points would you even give if she would have went through the table? Oh, that would have been a 10 out of 10, no doubt. And the table collapses, but it didn't break. And the women's matchup continues here. The title is on the line. So the women are going to get some love this Tuesday night if Kay Woods can win this matchup. But here's another thing to put in your head there, Johnny. Kay Woods' best friend, Jay Starr, is the champion, the women's money heist, Mrs. Money Heist, if you will, and her best friend's the champion. Could you imagine the treason if she was to cash in on her best friend? Well, I mean, I would have done the same thing back in my youth, but we didn't have money in the banks back then. All we had was was paper checks. And the referee in the corner right there, and perhaps causing that distraction. And now Michelle scoop slam into a power slam. And Kay Woods in a bad way right now, losing momentum against the former champion. The number one contender looking to regain that championship, and a kendo stick now from Kay Woods, and she may need it. And now an Irish whip, and look at this. Flips her inside out. Michelle looking to get that title back here. And, of course, she's had a couple. Oh, a super kick out of nowhere, and her head just almost came off right there. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Look at the leg. 1, 2, and a shoulder up. Match continues. Kay Woods now getting momentum in her corner here as Michelle trying to regather her thoughts, trying to get back up to her vertical base here. And another shot from Kay Woods and a flip right here, right onto Michelle. And now the kendo stick back in the possession of Kay Woods, and Michelle climbs underneath the ropes to get away from that kendo stick, but watch out, a shoulder tackle could be coming, but Michelle gets back in the ring pretty quickly. And a nice takedown against from the champion. Yeah, this has been a nice little bout right here, and both women going for broke here tonight. Nice DDT from the former champion. And we would hopefully that Perry would be watching, but of course he's probably watching lacrosse or something at the University of Maryland, but that's neither here or there. Oh, and what a shot right there. If the first one didn't hit, this one sure did. This is it right here, Johnny. 1, 2, and 3, and Michelle has done it and becomes the new undisputed women's champion. So that means that we're going to go to the third and final dance at the next pay-per-view. There will not be a fatal four-way matchup this coming Tuesday. Michelle on top of the mountain once again, the undisputed women's champion. We'll be right back with more European Championship up next.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the WWE European Championship.
All right, we get ready now. The European Championship is on the line. Here he comes, the international superstar right here, a Hall of Famer in his own right as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this man needs no introduction. The one, the only, the Ace Man. Not only that, but after tonight, becomes a free agent. And I talked to the Ace Man earlier in catering, and he said, my only goal right now is to get the championship back to Europe and get back to the States to sign with a great federation. Here he comes. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, of all time. A two-time Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of Europe, the champion of the United States. And after tonight, he claims that he will rename the Gulf of America and call it the Gulf of Carnage. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sir Crazy Carnage. The Gulf of Carnage is brilliant, Johnny boy. Let me call Trump right now and tell him to put it in the tariffs. This man right here means business. Him and the Ace Man go ages back to WFD. Tonight, these two will clash once again for the European Championship. Right now, we will show you the graphic of that European Championship, and then we'll take it down to Mike, who is standing by at ringside.
Introducing the challenger from Delhi, India, weighing in at 215 pounds, Ace Man.
There's the Ace Man right there.
And his opponent from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 163 pounds, the WWE European Champion and the United States Champion, Crazy Carnage.
There he is right there, the champion of Europe. He'll give the referee the European Championship to show to Ace Man, who knows exactly what's on the line. Ace Man ready to go here. And the fans here in Spain awaiting the start of this matchup. Now the Ace Man in trouble here in the early going into this matchup. Crazy Carnage trying to establish some momentum here. Well, they're still trying to establish a little bit of momentum on both parties right here. And a nice good wrench suplex right there from Crazy Carnage. Oh, and a flip misses right there from Ace Man. And now Carnage with a counter right here. Excuse me, Ace Man with a counter on Carnage. And Ace Man very dangerous in his assaults here. And hockey stick from Ace Man. And the crowd yelling, "We want tables here tonight." Ace Man's been busted wide open after those closed fist punches right there from Crazy Carnage. And now Carnage using that hockey stick on the head of the Ace Man. Ace Man trying to roll out of the way right there, and he does. Big drop kick to the head. And Ace Man leapfrogs over, and a punch to the midsection. One, and a kick out at one. And Carnage perhaps looking for the crazy knee lift, but Ace Man getting out of that predicament right there. And now look at this Ace Man going up to the top rope right here. Oh, what a move right there. There's something kind of cracked right there. I don't know what that was. Now going up to the top rope is the Ace Man again. But Carnage getting up to his vertical base. And Carnage now with a big knee to the head, and down goes Ace Man. Ace Man was busted wide open, but not a lot of blood coming out, so not sure what the deal is. Maybe he's a Wolverine in disguise. And then on the outside, no disqualifications, no countouts. But again, everything must happen inside the squared circle to get a victory here tonight. So Wolfman aware of that, but they're out here in front of us fighting, trying to get momentum, and that was the factor that won the triple threat match earlier as the X Division Championship matchup, as Wes Douglas was diagnosed with a concussion outside. And it wasn't enough to tee the matchup, so Amir able to retain that X Division Championship reign of 172 days, and they will extend another 3 days. So when we get to Tuesday Night Rage, it'll be 175 days on that X Division reign. And I just got a text message from an undisclosed phone number, and it has said, and it reads, I challenge Amir this Tuesday for the championship. And all they left was the shape of a hexagon. And we know that Hexagon is supposed to debut this Tuesday, so the newest member of the Rage roster, Hexagon, challenging the X Division champion Amir this Tuesday, and we'll have to see if Amir will accept that challenge. I don't know who this Hexagon guy is, but I hear a lot of good things. They say he's from Monterrey, Mexico, a masked luchador, and they say that he brings a lot of high flying and excitement, and I haven't seen a lot of tape on him, and we'll have to find out this Tuesday, so stay tuned as we'll be live from TikTok and on YouTube on that one. And now Carnage and Ace Man finally get back in the ring now after destroying each other on the outside. Might be time for the crazy knee lift, and it is! Crazy knee lift to retain the championship, Johnny! Ace Man fights out of it. My goodness, and a big drop kick to the chest of of Carnage. I don't know why I said Iron Man. He might be talking about me. Well, it might be a bad thing if he's just talking about you. And another chair from the Ace Man to the inside. Oh, and he's going straight to the knee right there of Carnage, perhaps trying to weaken up the knee for the crazy knee lift. And now going to the high rent district right here. Ace Man looking to fly. Uh-oh. What is he looking for here? I don't know, Johnny, but it could be something dangerous, but he missed. He missed on that one for sure. And Carnage now. Oh, look at the puddle of blood there on the ground. And that is from the Ace Man. He's starting to bleed like a hog now. Oh, look at that. Look at the blood right there on the ground. Carnage now trying to bleed out Aceman here tonight and retain that European Championship. Oh, and a shot to the back with that shovel. This could be it right here. Hook of the leg. He's going to retain this championship. 1, 2, and not enough as he kicks out at 2.5. The match continues here on the pay-per-view. Oh, look at this now. Big DDT right there from Crazy Carnage. This could be it right here. 1, 2, and not enough again. Aceman wants that championship back in Europe more than anything that you could think of. Trying to be the hero one last time, but Carnage doing what he does best, and that is be the villain. Going for the big punch right there. Nobody home. Aceman could get the opening that he needs right there, but he needs to hurry. Ran out of real estate. And now look at this. Sleeper from Carnage, and Aceman might be taking a nap, and he is out cold. Oh, the blood bleeding out, and Carnage is now the king of Europe. He retains the European Championship. Aceman didn't have enough in the tank to finish the matchup. He goes to sleep. We'll be right back with more as the main event is up next.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, it's main event time here in Madrid, Spain. We get ready now as Cam Finley of the House of Douglas makes his way down to the squared circle. Theodore Reed alongside the former Dynasty champion. Tonight, looking to reclaim the throne, to become the best of the best, the top of the heap. This man right here losing that championship to John Coffin at Money Heist. And tonight, can he defeat Coffin, or will Coffin show why he's the current reigning, defending, undisputed Dynasty champion? A lot of questions to be asked, but a lot to be answered here tonight, Johnny boy. The seriousness in the face of both Theodore Reed and Cam Finley here tonight. The rest of the House of Douglas watching in the VIP suite up above. You hear the Hardy? Business is about to pick up, Johnny. You're right about that. Here he comes, the Dynasty champion himself. The one, the only, the King of Kings, John Coffin. I love when he comes out here because he looks like the Ghost Rider just without the flames. This man right here means business. Yeah, look at how serious his face looks right there. That's the mask, OG. Well, you can just imagine how that... Well, I was going to say one-eyed freak, but I'd rather use Cyclops. You can imagine the face of that Cyclops that's coming in here. You should have made that mask with one eye in the middle. That would have been more fitting. Are you trying to get yourself hurt tonight? No, I'm just trying to hype him up. Because he works better when he's angry. John Coffin at ringside. Ready to go. And we'll show you the graphic of that Dynasty Championship on your screen. Let's go down to Mike as he's ready to announce these two main eventers.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 300 pounds, Cameron Flynn. And his opponent from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 320 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Grim Reaper.
All right, as the referee's showing. Both of these men the championship, and we're off and running. Well, before we get started, I want to say a big shout out to the big homie TJ watching back in South Carolina. All right, oh, big boot to the face of Cam, and Cam goes down to start this matchup. Now John Coffin. Oh, look at this now. Beating the hell out of Cam, and he has nowhere to go. Well, that's one way to get your ass kicked in a bar, I guarantee you that. We're not in a bar, we're in the middle of a WFA ring right here in Coffin. Must have ate his Wheaties this morning because that guy has started relentless with no remorse to give. These two hate each other, Johnny and... My goodness. And Theodore Reed telling him to come on with it. Oh, and he flies over. That is crazy. I've never seen Cam get up so high in my life. I've seen Hector get up high like that, but never Cam. And a power bomb on the outside. Remember, no disqualification, no countouts in this one. And Coffin now throwing, well, he's trying to throw him into the ring, but he counters out. And now let's see. Cam now with a bunch of knees right into the abdomen area right there of Cam. And a table now, as Spain wanted tables earlier. Nobody has gone through a table yet. I'm not sure anybody will, and a nice power slam right there from Cam. And look at the strength of Cam with a 6'8" John Coffin, and he drops him. Oh, look at Theodore Reed. You think you're so slick and sneaky. Theodore Reed distracting the referee. Spinebuster now 1, 2, and 2.5. Theodore Reed telling the referee to hurry up and count fast. Well, he's not going to count fast, I'll tell you that much. And look like Cam was going to utilize that exposed turnbuckle in the corner here, but John Coffin able to get out of it. And now look at this. Coffin drop out of nowhere, and this could be it to retain the title. 1, and a kick out at 1. Looked like he was going to go for it again, but Cam got out of that predicament, and now watch out. Oh my God, what a rack attack right there from Cam. Looks like he's going to go for another weapon on the outside. It's a kendo stick, and Coffin waiting for him. Kick to the knee right there, and Coffin now has him up, and fighting out of it is Cam. And Cam shooting him to the exposed turnbuckle, but counters it, and he bounced right off of it. Looked like nothing happened to Cam right there. Oh, what a move from Cam. Needs to go for the cover pronto. There it is. For the title. 1, 2, and another shoulder up, and the match continues here on pay-per-view. Thank you for joining us here. We're in the main event of this pay-per-view, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, live on pay-per-view, brought to you by Tuesday Night Rage and by Lucio Hot Dogs. If you haven't tried one yet, try the juicy, plumpy, American-made hot dog, brought to you by Lucio himself. Snake Eyes in the wrong corner. He should have used the exposed turnbuckle. And now he will. No, he won't. And, oh, another big spine buster right there from John Coffin, the champion. Uh-oh. Cam. Oh, and he gets out of it, looking for a close Coffin here. And he turns him inside out with that one. Coffin getting back up to his vertical base. These two men going for the ultimate prize here on Tuesday nights. And now hyperextending the left arm. And that kendo stick explodes. And now Coffin. With a bunch of momentum in his corner now. All he has to do now is get a big move, a Coffin drop, a close Coffin, a spear. You're right about that. And now Cam going up for the ride here, and another Snake Eyes in the corner, and down he goes. And Coffin has him right where he wants him. Can he finish him off here tonight and retain the championship? Or will it be Cam bringing the title back to the House of Douglas? And now Coffin going to the outside for yet another weapon. We've seen tables, kendo sticks, and now a chair. And he hits him right on the side of the head. And a big boot to the chest right here. And Cam's going to the outside. Coffin following, stomping a hole, walking it dry on the outside. And now the big punches to the head. And now these two men fighting on the outside. Cam now. Oh, and he shoots Coffin right into that steel post. And look at this now. Full Nelson put on. And he's weakening John Coffin on the outside. There could be a game changer right here, Johnny, on the outside. Another suplex, front suplex, and falls down, and Cam going for yet another weapon. A baseball bat. And Cam missed right there. Big boot to the face. And Coffin now with the baseball bat in hand, beating the hell out of Cam Finley on the outside. My God, this is going to be a homicide if you don't watch out. And Coffin beating the hell out of Cam. Oh, what a spear out of nowhere! Cam is broken in half, but it's on the outside. The only way to win this matchup is inside the squared circle. We got to get back in the ring now, Johnny. That they do, and watch out, they're coming over here near our table. No disqualifications, no countouts. Undisputed Dynasty Championship is on the line here tonight. And don't forget, following the pay-per-view, we're going to have Madden action, a couple of matchups here tonight. So don't go nowhere. The ISPN network is full of excitement here tonight as ISPN Madden football continues right after this pay-per-view. Uh-oh. Might be going for the torture rack to put him away right here, Johnny. Could he put away Cam right here? He has him in the torture rack, and he lets him down. Has a steel chair in hand as Cam tries to get up to his vertical base here. And Coffin now, could he be going for the big boot? No, he's going for that shovel. Might be looking to dig his grave here tonight. Cam moves out of the way. And Cam now with a sleeper hold. John Coffin, is he going to tap out here tonight? Is he going to sleep? And he does. And Cam is the new champion, Johnny boy. Cam Finley has done it. Regains the Dynasty Championship and puts the champion to sleep when we thought he was going to prevail. For the OG and Johnny Bias, we say goodnight here from Madrid, Spain. Thank you for watching the Vday Massacre. We'll see you this Tuesday on Rage.